championship ring. The second day of Christmas, Mr. Bogart gave to me 2 lunch detentions, his heart and a championship ring. On the third day of Christmas, Mrs. Bragg gave to me 3 fake babies, 2 lunch detentions, his heart and a championship ring. On the 4th day of Christmas, Mrs. Pillar gave to me 4 mathematical songs, 3 fake babies, 2 lunch detention, his heart and a championship ring. On the 5th day of Christmas, Donna gave to me 5 rose cats, 4 mathematical songs, 3 fake babies, 2 lunch detention, his heart and a championship ring. On the 6th day of Christmas, Mr. Johnson gave to me 6 dirty looks, 5 rose cats, 4 mathematics songs, 3 fake babies, 2 lunch detention, his heart and a championship ring. On the 7th day of Christmas, Reward gave to me 7 extra points, 6 dirty looks, 5 rose cats, 4 mathematical songs, 3 fake babies, 2 lunch detention, his heart and a championship ring. On the 8th day of Christmas, Mr. Engel gave to me 8 new recipes, 7 extra points, 6 dirty looks, 5 rose cats, 4 mathematical songs, 3 fake babies, 2 lunch detention, his heart and a championship ring. On the 9th day of Christmas, Mr. Hildy gave to me 9 made-up stories, 8 7 extra points, 5 fluffy cats, 4 mathematical songs, 3 fake babies, 2 lunch detention, his heart and a championship ring. On the 10th day of Christmas, Mr. Sorensen gave to me a 10-minute run, 9 made-up stories, 8 new recipes, 7 extra points, 6 dirty looks, 5 rose cats, 4 mathematical songs, 3 fake babies, 2 lunch detentions, heart and a championship ring. On the 11th day of Christmas, Mrs. Driscoll gave to me 11 essays due tomorrow, 10-minute run, 9 made-up stories, 8 new recipes, 7 extra points, 6 dirty looks, 5 rose cats, 4 mathematical songs, 3 fake babies, 2 lunch detentions, heart and a championship ring. On the 12th day of Christmas, Mrs. Weber gave to me 12 pairs of shoes, 11 essays due tomorrow, 10-minute run, 9 made-up stories, 8 new recipes, 7 extra points, 6 dirty looks, 5 rose cats, 4 mathematical songs, 3 fake babies, 2 lunch detention, his heart and a championship ring.
Before I do this, I should probably warn you, Shane Isaac told me that he's met walls that are funnier than me. So I'm not sure how this is going to go. Alright, start off with a Christmas joke. So, what did one elf say to the other elf with a stick on his forehead? Why is there a stick on your forehead? Okay, so what did the blind elf say to the elf with a stick taped on his forehead?
Why?
Nothing, because he's blind and he couldn't see him. Alright, so there's these 2 bricklayers, and they are the worst bricklayers in the world. They have messed up job after job, and their boss is done. He says, alright, we've got this one last job. If you mess up one time on this, you are fired. You're done. You're gone forever. So the bricklayers are really worried. They're like, oh, we got to feed our families. We can't lose our jobs. So they get there, and the boss tells them, we've got this pile of bricks for you, and it has exactly the number of bricks you'll need. So they say, all right. They start laying bricks, and they are doing it perfect. Nothing is going wrong. They are so happy. They are laying mortar like they should. They're putting the bricks down. Everything is in place. And then when they're finally done, they look at the pile. But there's 1 brick left, and they're so worried. We're going to lose our jobs. What's going to happen? So one of the bricklayers says, I got this idea. He goes over to the brick, picks it up, and then he throws it in the air. You guys didn't like that one? Whatever. On the next one. Okay, so What is Macklemore's favorite movie? Good Will Hunting. Because he wrote Thrift Shop. Okay. What is orange and sounds like parrot? Carrot. Carrot, yeah, carrot. What is brown and rhymes with Snoop? Dr. Dre. So, why is 6 afraid of 7? Because 7 is a convicted felon. Alright, so, what's red and bad for your teeth? A brick. Alright, so, this Chinese family, they moved to America, and they've got these 2 kids, Ving, who's a guy, and Ling, who's a girl. And once they get to America, Ving knows he needs to change his name because he hates it. He hates the name Ving. So as soon as he gets to America, he asks some guy, how can I change my name? And he says, oh, you just go to the city hall, wherever you're going to live, and you ask them to legally change your name, and they'll give you some papers to fill out. But Ling says, no, Ving, you can't do this. Your name's been passed down through our family for generations. If you do this, you'd wreck our entire family's heritage. But Ving doesn't care. He hates his name. So he gets there, and he gets to the lady, and he says, I need to change my name. And the lady gives him the papers, and she says, oh, I'll just fill these out. And so, as he's filling them out, he bursts into tears, because he just can't, he realized how much his heritage matters to his family, and he decides he can't change his name. So, tells the lady, I can't do it. I have to stop this. And she says, well, you've already started, so you will have to pay a $30 cancellation fee. And, well, Lee's there, and she says, oh, don't worry, Ving, I got it. So she pulls out $30 out of her purse, but then, all of a sudden, some Asian man bursts into the room waving an American flag. It's their dad. And here's what he says. Don't stop. Be leaving. Hold on to that feeling. So there's these 2 people discussing what they wanted to do, what they were doing last night. And one of them says, oh, I didn't do anything, I just sat on the computer all day. It was a complete waste of time. The other one says, what a coincidence. I spent all last night turning my watches into a belt. It's a complete waste of time. Alright, so this man walks into a bar, and he looks up on the ceiling, and he sees there's 3 slabs of meat hanging there. And he asks the bartender, what's with the meat? And he says, well, if anyone can jump up and touch them, anything they ordered here is free. But if they try and they miss, it's worth double. And he asks the guy, so, do you want to try it? And he says, nah, the stakes are too high. Alright, before my last joke, I just want to say something for you to ponder. So, coconuts have flesh, have hair, and they have milk, but they're not mammals. Just think about that while you're trying to go to sleep tonight. You won't. You'll spend all night pondering coconuts. Okay, so this is the last joke. So there's this flight, and they get up, it takes off, and the flight attendants are going and making their rounds. And then all of a sudden, one of them sees an old lady with a cat She goes up to the old lady and says, "Ma'am, you cannot have a cat on a plane." But the old lady says, "Oh, but I've had this cat with me my whole life. I have to take it with me wherever I go. It's the only thing I have left." But the lady says, "I'm sorry, ma'am. You have to get rid of this cat. I don't even know how you got it through security." So the old lady says, "All right, but what are we going to do with it?" The flight attendant does some thinking. She says, "Well, I guess we'll just have to throw it out of the plane." So they go over. The flight attendant takes the cat, goes over to the door, opens it up, and tosses it out. And everything seems to be going fine after that. But then all of a sudden, she sees some old guy lighting up a cigar. She goes over to him and says, "Sir, you cannot smoke on this plane." And he says, "Oh, I've smoked wherever I went. I can do what I want. I've been smoking since I was 13. And she said, "Sir, it is a danger to the other passengers on this flight." And after some bickering, the old man finally gives in and gives her the cigar. So she goes and tosses it out of the plane. And then, once they land, the old lady is walking off the plane and she looks back just to reminisce about all the fun times she's had with her cat. And then, there on the wing of the plane, she sees her cat. She runs out there, but there's something in its mouth. The brick. Thank you.
Sleigh bells ring, are you listening? In the lane, snow is glistening, a beautiful sight. We're happy tonight, walking in a winter wonder. Gone away is a bluebird, here to stay is a new bird. He sings a love song as we go along, walking in a winter wonderland. Meadow we can build a snowman, pretend that he is parsing ground. He'll say, "Are you married?" We'll say, "No, ma'am." But you can do the job in your town. Later on, we'll conspire as we dream by the fire to face unafraid the plans that we made, walking in a winter wonderland. Sleigh bells ring, are you listening? In the lane, snow is glistening, a beautiful sight. We're happy tonight, walking in a winter wonderland.
Hey, it's Steph and Beth, and we're gonna tell you a joke. What do you call a guy that's in the ocean with no arms and no legs? Bob. Hope you have a good Christmas. Okay. Can I see it?
Wait a minute.
What?
Hey Paiton, I just want to say hi. Merry Christmas, we miss you. hope you're getting well. Come back soon.
Hey Peyton, it's Kendra. And Krista here. We're gonna just wish you a Merry Christmas.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Merry Christmas, Peyton.
Yes, and a Happy New Year. I'm not sure if you're Jewish, but Happy Hanukkah also. So I'm not sure, but just in case we cover all that Kwanzaa, I'm not sure, but Merry Christmas.
Hi, Peyton.
I thought you were going to say something stupid. Anybody else? Anybody else?
Peyton, you're my best friend. I gave you 75 tab things.
Hey Peyton, I'm just wishing you well as you go through this hard time, and I hope you know that we're all here supporting you, and I hope you just keep your good spirits up and have a great time. Okay. As much as you can. I just wanted to let you know.
Mason.
Hi, Peyton. Hey, I don't have anyone to go to tournaments with anymore. It's kind of lonely because Kyle's been going with me. And, well, you know how that goes. Talk to you later, buddy. Get well.